Hi, I'm Mary Lisa. I chose to interview a man named John Waite, who is a therapist and works in Utah, and he is actually a contract worker, and he divides his time between two places. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday he works for LDS Family Services, and his hours are usually 8 to 5, which is nice for him to be home with his family those evenings. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays he works for Jordan West Family Counseling, and on those days he works later into the evening to accommodate his clients' schedules, and so he usually is it is usually like an 11-hour day. He also said that some of the typical stressors, that sometimes he wonders if his heart isn't big enough to carry the many people's problems that they face, and sometimes it's really hard to separate his life from his clients. And he also said that it can be very emotional, and sometimes their stresses become your own. He said over the years he has learned to leave work at work so that he can go home and enjoy his family. He also said that where others might have typical benefits, that he provides his own because he is a contract worker. He did say that the church or LDS Family Services does offer some part-time, because he is a part-time worker, they offer some benefits to him, and it's a small retirement. But he said that he plans to go full-time for the church. They're very competitive with their wages, and he really wants to go full-time, but for him right now it would mean a move to another state, and he was not ready to relocate his family. So that's why he splits up his time right now between the two places. He said some of the common job tasks for him is he is 100% clinical, that he does not recommend this for people to do because it's a high burnout rate and it is really stressful. And he said when he goes to work full-time for LDS Family Services that he will be doing more administrative work. He schedules 50-minute sessions, but the first visit can be a little bit longer, and on the first visit is where he gets to know the client, and he usually types his notes right into the computer so that he doesn't have to go back and do that again. And he said that it's usually some of the other things that he might do are speaking with bishops, the ecclesiastical leaders of the clients, and sometimes he has to write letters to judges or lawyers on behalf of the client, and he also has to check up on cases. And John said that after he got his bachelor's, he went right into his master's in the program of family and marriage. And a month after he started his master's, he started working on his 500 hours to become a therapist. And he also said that in Utah they require 5,000 hours and to be a licensed counselor or therapist, and he said that you divide that in half, and it's like 2,000 hours face to face, and 3,000 hours that are doing casework, and that is supervised by another licensed therapist. And so after he finished his master's, he got a job in Kentucky, and he moved his family there, and he worked there for a couple years, and it took 2 years working as an assistant therapist until he was able to become a licensed therapist. He said that he started out at $20 an hour, and that he now makes $33 an hour, but when he goes to work for LDS Family Services full-time, his rate will go to $40 an hour. And he did say that this was very competitive, that the LDS Family Services does stay competitive with their rates, and especially having really good benefits. Some of the miscellaneous things he talked to me about, he really emphasized staying up on current education opportunities, and to take advantage of anything you could do to further your education and to meet the needs of your clients better. And he said that like alcohol and drugs and sex addictions are areas that he tries to stay up on to meet the needs of his clients, and that is really important for us to always be on the cutting edge with any education that's available. This is something that I'm really interested in, and I definitely will have a long road ahead of me to become a licensed therapist, but this is something that I would like to do, and I really enjoyed speaking to John, and thanks for watching.